Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm going to give you some advice because this is something I faced recently and I thought I've always gotten by with a little help from my friends. And I've always been very fortunate. But I think even if you're an empty nester and your children have flown the coop and you're kind of doing things on your own, and whether you're an older single woman or an older single gentleman, I'm going to let you know what I think is most precious in this world. I'm just going to say it's one good person. That one good person that has your back. That one ride or die that you can call if you are not feeling well. And I'll tell you, I've had two major back surgeries, microdiscectomy in L4, L5, then my L3 area, and my discs just, I don't know, they just give way once in a while, and I've been down and out for the count. First surgery I had, my daughters were around, and so they helped me. And then they parted ways about a decade and a half ago. And the second surgery I had, oh, it was after I got married. Had my L3 disc, part of that removed, and I'm married, so my husband took good care of me, and of course he had to go to work, so I was kind of on my own for a little while. I had to get up and walk and go to the bathroom and do all that fun stuff. I couldn't just lay in bed. And then just yesterday, I was moving a very heavy box and I felt something pop in my back, and the pain headed over to the left, and I thought, oh no, not again. So my husband was actually in the middle of doing something, and I had to send him a text and say, hey, can you come home? I got to go to the ER. I had to go to the VA. I was afraid of going on my own. Because if they have to give you heavy duty meds just so you can walk, you certainly can't drive home, and I don't want to be stuck at the hospital. So I thought, well, you're my person. I'm just going to count on you, which I hate to do that for some odd reason, but that's why we have a partner in crime. So fortunately, I have my husband, but I have to say, if my husband wasn't around, I know other people in my area that I'm friends with that I could call and say, hey, could you, and any one of them would say yes. And so when our children are gone and we're kind of doing our own thing and we face challenges, do you have someone in your life that you can call up if you just say you trip and fall and you hurt yourself, or you break an arm, or unfortunately break a hip? Do you have someone in your life that you can call, or you sitting by the phone waiting for your kids to come back? And I know it's hard when we think, when we have our babies at home, we think, well, someday, they'll be around when I get older, and sometimes that does not happen. And honestly, they have that right. If they're adults, they can go their own way, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's not against the law in America. So I just want to say, I think it's imperative, if you're down and out a lot of the times, or you're not, a lot of what comes out is more anger, hate, etc. It's time to deal with that, because I'll tell you, the reason I have people in my life is because I am more or less a positive person. I try to make sure that what I'm going through doesn't rub off on someone else, nor do I expect anyone else to carry my burdens. I have friends for that. And now, I've been married 5 years, so it's a little different for me, but I do have friends. You gotta gather folks. You have to have a tribe, because one day you're going to need someone, and you want to make sure the person on the other end answers the call, and then not only that, shows up and takes you. So anyways, that's all I've got. I hope this helps, and I will be back.